In this video, I'm going to show you the psychological tips and tricks you can use to make people like you. I used to struggle really badly with loneliness and having no friends until I learned about these tips and tricks. Today, you're going to learn about how getting others to like you and be charismatic is a lot easier than you think. So first, I'll start off by saying that we all want to be liked. It's wired into us through evolution. If you think about it, in prehistoric times, people were probably a lot more likely to survive and pass on their genes if they belonged to a group than if they were alone. I've read that being ostracized from a group and feeling rejection is painful because it was similar to death in prehistoric times. That is, if a person was ostracized from a group, he or she had no one else to protect them, and as a result, they were much more vulnerable to getting attacked and killed from another tribe or other wild animals. If you're watching this video because you're struggling with self-hatred, low self-esteem, anger at the injustices in the world, or you're just unhappy for whatever reason, and you're struggling with getting others to not liking you, that's probably because you're focusing on what you lack or how someone has it better than you. So in other words, you're in what's called a scarcity mindset. So the first tip I have is to switch from being in the scarcity mindset into an abundance mindset. So the abundance versus scarcity mindset comes from the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. To have abundance, you should try to focus on the good things in your life instead of on the things that you lack or how life isn't as good as you wish it was. So for example, let's just say that you have some money to survive and you're not starving, you have some food and shelter, and you probably have access to the internet and are literate if you're even able to watch this video. In that case, at least you have access to these things and you can remain anonymous. Not everyone even has access to these things. So by being in abundance instead of scarcity, you'll feel less needy and others will perceive you as if you're in control of your life and that you're happier with your life. That in turn will get others to like you because people like positive people, because when you're in a good mood, you're going to spread your positive feelings to them. And of course, everyone wants to feel positive emotions. So my second tip is to focus on others' wants and needs and less on yours. The reason is because by focusing on your wants and needs, by being selfish and self-centered, that actually ends up hurting you, while focusing on others' needs, being selfless and empathetic often can help you more. So let's give an example of how giving instead of taking benefits you the most by using an example of imagine that you're running your own online business in which you're selling products online. Now let's say that you charge $100 for each product and a customer is not very happy with their purchase and they want a refund. If you're self-centered and you only care about yourself and the money that you're getting, you're not going to be very happy with them and you're probably going to blame the customer because you're not getting money from them and they're not making things easy for you. Now let's assume that you also don't even have a refund policy. The customer can't get their money back, but you did get that $100 from them. However, that customer is not going to be very happy with you and probably isn't going to buy any more of your products. They're going to unsubscribe from your email list or your YouTube channel or whatever membership they have with you, and they're probably not going to recommend you to any of their friends. However, let's now assume that you have a giver mentality. You focus more on sharing and you're focusing more on the other person. In this case, you're probably only going to charge, let's say for example, only $10 for the product, and because you genuinely care about the customers, it's going to show in your products, and you're probably going to get more customers. They'll probably recommend you to their friends and family, and you'll get more positive reviews. That is, if you're on a website like Yelp or Udemy where users can provide reviews of your business. So what that means is that instead of getting that one customer and getting $100 from them, like in a previous example, maybe now you'll get 20 customers, and even though you only get $10 from each one, I'm going to show in the math that you're going to end up making more money. So in the first example, there was one customer you got and you got $100 from them. But in the second example, you got 20 customers and $10 from each one. So 20 times $10 is $200, which is $100 more than if you were being selfish and you only got $100 from that one customer. So in other words, being selfish, not caring about others, costs you that $100. So by focusing on others' needs and less on yours, people are going to feel like you notice them more. Everyone wants to feel noticed and feel like others are paying attention to them. Just look at how people spend so much money on their clothing, their cars, and so on. They do this because they just want to be noticed. They just want to feel like someone cares about them. When people can tell you notice them, obviously they're going to like you more. So my next tip is to show a genuine interest in others and genuinely thank others when they do even small favors for you. So when someone does a small favor for you, you should say thanks to them, but you should genuinely mean it. By thanking them, who actually benefits the most? You do, because you're telling yourself that you have enough in life, that you don't need to be selfish because you don't lack anything. You have enough in life. Whatever deficiencies you think you have mean nothing. So I highly recommend you guys read the book, How to Make Friends and Influence People. The point of the book is that in order to get others to like you, you have to show a genuine interest in them. So when you're speaking to others, ask questions about them, actually listen to what they have to say, and just show that you're at least acknowledging that they exist instead of just ignoring them. It also definitely helps if you're charismatic in listening to others. But if that's naturally hard for you because you're introverted or for whatever reason, then at least fake it just so the other person at least feels like you're paying attention to them. Think about the people you like the most. These people probably have excellent social skills and listening skills. It's probably because they actually listen to what you have to say, whereas others probably aren't paying as much attention to you. And they probably show an interest in what you have to say. Now think about the people you dislike the most. Now these people are probably rude towards you, but they also probably don't even give a damn about you and probably don't listen to what you say. So by showing a genuine interest in others, people will feel appreciated by you. We all love to feel appreciated because people often feel others just want to use them and take advantage of them. By showing a genuine interest in others, you're definitely going to stand out and earn people's respect, and thus they're going to like you more. So in conclusion, I really hope you guys liked this video, but before you go, I just want to ask you to leave a comment in this video describing your previous frustrations with people not liking you and what you think you were probably doing wrong. Please share how you plan to improve on this and what suggestions you plan on trying out. Anyways, thanks again for watching my video. Please click on the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.